Hey guys, hope you guys are doing great. I wanted to come on here and do a quick review for you guys on a new foundation. I talked about this in my previous video that it was a new holy grail for me, and I just thought I would give you guys a quick review on it. So it is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Makeup Stick. That is a serious mouthful. And this is has SPF 21 in it, and I wear color, if you're curious, 330 bisque. I'm going to insert a demo right now so you guys can actually see me applying the product, so you don't have to wait until the end of the video. But here's the clip of me actually putting the product on. Focus. Very important. And I'm going to just I'm going to actually use the viewfinder. To make sure that I'm in focus. And I'm just going to take this brush. This is a foundation brush from Ulta, and I'm literally, and as you can tell, it is a little bit darker than my actual complexion, but it matches my body really well. I'm definitely going to need more product here. And you just buff it into the skin. The awesome thing about it is that I can't feel anything on my face. And I apologize that I'm looking in the viewfinder, but this is helping me figure out where I need. And when you're buffing it in, I don't feel it at all. Like, whenever I put normal foundation on, I typically can feel like a layer of foundation going on my face, if that makes sense. I don't feel it at all. It's pretty awesome. Just keep buffing. Just want to keep buffing. So I think that looks pretty good. I'll give you guys kind of a close-up, and I apologize if I'm washing out, but okay. As you can see, the product is super easy to put on. Lancome made some pretty big claims about the foundation. I'm going to go over those now with you so I can tell you if they, for me, if they are or not truthful. So it's saying it's a great full coverage foundation. I definitely agree with that. You can shear this out as much as you want. You can use a beauty blender, you can use a brush, whatever floats your boat. I like a brush better. I'm not the biggest, I've never been a fan of a beauty blender with my foundation. I like it a lot more for my concealer. It's saying it is long wear. I definitely agree with that. I have super oily skin. I do have to powder it pretty heavily because my pores are so big, but I definitely do think it's very long wear. I typically put my makeup on around 6 o'clock in the morning, and at 5 o'clock it's beginning to deteriorate at that point, but my blush is still there, my bronzer is still there, all that good stuff. Let's see here. It says it gives a flawless complexion. I definitely agree with that. I think my face looks really nice. I think it looks all one color, you know, matte, all that good stuff. But it says it's like a second skin type of look, which I definitely agree with that as well. I don't think it looks cakey or heavy, especially when you're actually putting the foundation stick on. That's the biggest claim. One of the biggest claims is that it feels lightweight. I completely agree. When you put this on, I don't feel like I have any foundation on, and I typically always feel like I have foundation on. It says it's transfer resistant and smudge resistant. I definitely agree with those things as well. The smudge by the end of the day may be off a little bit, but transfer resistant, it definitely doesn't transfer, you know, if the baby touches you or whatever, it's not just, you know, coming right off my skin, which is great. It can be used as a concealer, as a contour if you get a deeper color. I definitely agree with those. I don't do that, but I can definitely see how if I wanted to go get a contour, I could do that very easily and have a nice cream contour. And it's definitely, they're saying it's a matte finish, and I agree with that as well. I don't think it's demi-matte. I think it's definitely matte. I think this would be very appropriate for normal to oily skin. I think someone with dry skin, they may not really enjoy this foundation as much, but I definitely think it's great for those with oily skin, as well as those with maybe combo to normal. I think that'd be really good for you. So there are, I think there are about 20 shades in the range that I'm seeing from Sephora, and the price is $42 for 0.31 ounces. So it is a very pricey foundation if you're using it the way I am every day. If you want to see how much I've used, I've probably had this for about 6 weeks, and there's not a ton left, guys. So that's the only thing about it. It is kind of a pricey foundation. I will repurchase this. I love it. To give you a little backstory, I'm always changing foundations, and I have used this since I bought it 6 or 7 weeks ago, every day. which is crazy. I typically I'm always changing my foundations, but I really haven't. I absolutely love it. I do set it with a powder, like I talked about a second ago. I do like a Laura Mercier translucent powder or the Airspun one or whatever, and I actually press the powder into my skin, and that helps to keep it longer because of how large my pores are and how oily I am. So all in all, I think this is a fantastic foundation. I think it's a little pricey. It is what it is, though. You know, maybe you can get it on sale, or I'll wait for like 15% off sale, like 20% off sale. It's Sephora. So I know some Ultas have Lancome, so maybe look there as well. But all in all, I think this is a fantastic foundation for oily skin. I'm not sure if they do samples of this or not because of the way it is in a stick form. But if you can get a sample of it, I would highly recommend trying it. I hope you guys are having a great day, and let me know if you have any questions about the foundation. Again, I think it's a big thumbs up. All right, have a good one.